Alright, so deck building. We kind of ended up Golgari, which is a little bit odd. Not really a supported color pairing, but we just did not see a lot of red. We saw a lot of green pack one, and then we just saw like none of it. And it all went away. Right now we are at 24 spells. And I have 2 signets. I do think we want to be running 17 land with our signets, though. So what does not fit here? We also have Pyrewild Shaman, Giant Baiting, Rebel Belt Maka. I don't think this Torrent of Souls really got there. I guess Spike Jester. We have the Explorers. We could be just trying to ramp into 4-drops and stuff. Cut some of our 2-drop stuff. Not sure what we would cut, though. Really, our only 2-drops are Burning Tree Emissary and Mog Flunkies. We could be cutting like our 1-drops. Because like, what am I doing with these Mortician's Beetles is a question. I can sack with Skursdad Cultist. I can make them sack with Desecration Demon. I can sack with Golgari Rotworm, but that's it. Golgari Germination did not wheel, did it? That was maybe a little bit hopeful. Huh. Yeah, I could just cut these Mortician's Beetles for like a pair of Explorers and then look to kind of ramp out. Does Death's Shadow make any sense in this deck? I think Pyrewild Shaman should come in. There's a chance we just get to recur it. Which seems decent. Yeah, I don't know if there's enough to support these Mortician's Beetles. I just don't have the sack outlets. Like they're kind of stranded. So let's get rid of these guys. And I kind of want to add in these 3 cards. I don't really care about the rest. I could take out Mog Flunkies. Does that make sense? Because we kind of do have stuff we want to ramp out into. I think we want to keep the Skursdad Cultist, even though it's a little bit harder to splash. Where are we on colors? Yeah, so cutting out these Mortician's Beetles cuts out a lot of our black. Does Death's Shadow make the cut? The problem is we're running 2 Falconwrath Nobles, and we don't have like a good way to do anything here. I actually have no idea if Death Shadow is good. I really have no idea. It is troublesome. I don't think I want to be running Torrent of Souls. I could be running a Pit Keeper. Did not look at this guy. Because I do have a lot of creatures. I guess I'd want to run like a Rubble Belt Maka as well if I was doing that. There's some kind of interesting stuff that I could Pit Keeper and Tumor Exarch, get that loop going. If I have a Falconwrath Noble and a Golgari Rotworm out, then I'm doing some work. Right, I get a chump blocker every turn. Drain him for 2, or I guess drain for 1, hit him for 2 total. I would need to make 2 cuts here though, and the cuts would probably be creatures. Maybe Pit Keeper comes in against more aggressive decks. What are my spells here? Augur Spree, Gaia's Anthem, Arachnus Web to go with our Spider, 2 Explorers, Ground Assault, Magma Jet. Yeah, I think the spells are staying the same. So I would have to cut the creature count to bring in Pit Keeper, and that makes Pit Keeper worse. I think we'll leave him out for now. And then it's just a question of what else we're tossing out here. The Skursdad Cultist is a little bit greedy. The double red is going to be a little bit tricky for us, but maybe it's the Hungry Spriggan? I don't know. This guy's still just a 4/4 on offense. That seems solid enough. I guess it's just the Death Shadow. Because there's such a non-bow with Falconwrath Noble that suddenly my health goes back up and I can't play him. Or he just dies. Alright, let's sort by colors again. How many red cards do I have total? 7, and I have 6 sources right now. That's decent. Alright, so 7 red cards, 6 red sources as it stands. Or sorry, 5 red sources. Where did I count my extra thing? 5 red sources. I guess one of these is only like half a card. Alright, we can this Burning Tree Emissary is as much a source of red as it is a red card. Yeah, I'm not even going to count this as a... I'm not even going to count that as a red card. So let's say we have 6 red cards, 5 red sources. In green, we have 13 cards. And 2 green sources as it stands. Maybe we should have taken that Ranger. And in black, we have 7 cards. Five sources. No, actually, 7 sources. We do need double black for Desecration Demon and Entomber Exarch. We only need double red for the Skursdad Cultist. So we are going to want some more sources there. But primarily we're going to be adding forests here. Yeah, that does not seem right. So what does this give me? It gives me 11 green sources for 13 cards. I do have some double green requirements. I also kind of want to play Explore. Is this enough? Because I do have double red and double black that I also need to make. Ooh, I should have drafted more fixing. I should have grabbed that Savage Lands. Remember that? We passed on the Savage Lands. Said no. What are the odds we're going to end up Jund? Savage Lands didn't wheel. We still ended up Jund. Oh, the humanity. Let's sort again by converted mana cost. Where's my early stuff as well? Green. Green. It's not really till I hit turn 4 that I want my double stuff. And that's where a lot of the black is as well. Am I just crazy with this number of forests? I have as many green cards as I do the rest combined, basically, though. Sort again by color. 11 green sources at the moment. I have about as many black sources. I have 9. And then in red, I have 6. Huh. It's interesting because the way this is set up right now, playing Augur Spree and sprouting Thrynax is actually going to be a little bit tricky. Because a lot of my fixing is Rakdos Guild Gates, right? I think this is correct, though. Yeah, maybe this is correct. I don't know. It feels so out of whack, but it's because I've got all these Rakdos Guild Gates changing the numbers. But I'm kind of at this point where, like, there's only a couple of things that are both red and black at the same time, right? These are kind of double. I need double fixing for these, but the Rakdos Signet actually covers that, right? The Rakdos Signet will fix both. Yeah, it's just this large amount of Rakdos fixing that's really making this forest number seem so odd. All right, I think this is going to be the deck. Yeah, I don't think we have enough sack outlets for Mortician's Beetle to work, and if I throw in Pit Keeper, I'm taking out another creature. I think we're fine the way it is right now. All right, let's try this. All right, see you in the games.